Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of Midgame Misfit. I am Overlord Gaming. We are jumping straight into the prereq quest completions for A Kingdom Divided. We talked to this lovely protester here, where we investigate what happened to the royal family. We go do some investigating with the royal guard, where we find Thomas, or Tomas, however his name is pronounced, at the scene trying to take credit for this investigation. So, since Thomas was bugging us, we decided to send him on a wild goose chase up in the mountains while we do our investigating. We talk to a barkeep that gives us details that a counselor is trying to escape at the docks. We talked to the counselor. She got a bit too full of it, and Yama decided she was done for. Now, totally unwarranted, the judge of Yama wants to throw down with us. This fight, I was expecting to be much easier than it was, but duly noted, fire hurts. We beat down the judge of Yama and talk to Martin, where we find a paper trail of notes hinting at the whereabouts of Princess Rose. That trail led us to a shed where another counselor has hidden Rose and assisted with poisoning Rose into a vegetative state. We seek out the mage that helped put Rose in this vegetative state, and surprise, surprise, more fighting. But this one doesn't go well in my favor. Perhaps I was a little too cocky and underprepped. got absolutely smacked and humbled, but it was time for round two, where I was determined to be victorious.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just
We come back where Royal Guard here decides it's best to put Vegetable Rose in the dirt. So we gave her a nice little send off near the sea. All of the great family houses come together to discuss the idea of a new king among them. Then it turns into a one small favor fetch quest, which I will cut out to spare your sanity. I was built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on the gas, never stop competing. If you break my glass, then this life's gonna end. We come back to an empty throne, the sides of protest and soldiers getting heated. We've arrived to calm everyone down and overthrow the counselors to name Lord Hosidius as the new king. All the work, all this time, just for this new king to be assassinated, and that's how the quest ends. Now that a Kingdom Divided is completed, we can finally go to Yama and have him explain contracts that will enable the drops for demons. And with that, we got straight to demon killing, testing out the different styles needed to finish off demons, and hoping for one of those contrasts to drop. Boom, our first contract drop. That's money in the bank. This is also a two birds, one stone situation to make decent money from contracts and to finish out my current Slayer task. We did get fairly lucky with contract drops with a total of 5 for the task. Prices are a little inconsistent at the moment, but should be a decent amount of gold. Insta sold for about 1.5 mil, and gonna let a couple contracts sit. Should be around 2.5 mil, but this will do it for episode 3 of Midgame Misfit. Thank you all for watching, and if you did like this content, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, please do stay tuned for where this Misfits journey heads next.